Hello, Squadron, and welcome back to another collective reading. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Omar. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, an ordained minister, and a pretty awesome tarot reader. Some ground rules about collective readings. Number one, do not get hung up about the gender of the cards. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So whether it's a king, a queen, an emperor, or empress, listen to the messages that they are conveying, not who's on the cards, all right? Number two, when it comes to tarot readings, the messages could be in relation to you, people in your environment, or people that you are energetically connected to, all right? Again, listen to the messages to see how this energy can be playing out in your life. And number three, these messages will be timeless. All right, whenever you came across this video was when you were meant to hear these messages. Don't get bogged down about the fact that the full moon occurred however long ago from the date you found this video. When you were guided to it or came across your timeline, that was when you were meant to see it. All right, hold on. Ooh, just had to cough there real quick. All right, so full moon in Leo. This is going to be a big one, especially seeing as though this is happening right after we just had the new moon in Aquarius, which was a super moon that happened at 1 degree Aquarius. Which I do want to take this moment to check in with y'all about how that new moon in Aquarius affected you, because just to be transparent, it hit me hard. And I talked to some other people that I know, and it definitely hit them hard as well. So if you want to let me know how hard the new moon in Aquarius affected you, and whether you're still being affected by it, feel free to let me know down in the comments, okay? But yes, this new moon in Leo, I said new moon. New moon does play a part in it. But this full moon in Leo is actually going to be closing out not one, not two, but 3 different energy cycles. Yes. So the first energy cycle it's going to be closing out is, like I said, the new moon in Aquarius that happened on January 21st, 2023 at 1 degree Aquarius. All right, that's going to be the first one that it's going to be closing out. Then we got to go way back in the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine to last year for the second cycle it's going to be closing out, which is the new moon in Leo, which happened on January 28th, 2022 at 5 degrees Leo. And the final energy cycle is going to be closing out is the Lion's Gate portal that happened on August 8th, 2022. Okay, so those dates again, if you want to like check your journal, if you keep one to see what was going on around these times for you, like I said, the first one, new moon in Aquarius, super moon, January 21st, 2023. New moon in Leo, July 28th, 2022. And the Lionsgate portal on August 8th, 2022. Yes, those are the 3 major cycles that are going to be ending or going to be wrapped up or closing with this full moon in Leo. So full moons are all about closure, climaxes, endings of cycles, secrets being revealed, big revelations, you name it. It is all about things coming to the light to be resolved. And that's going to be playing a big part with this moon, because this moon is going to be showcasing or highlighting our shadow self and shadow aspects. In particular, the ego. Okay? Ego and pride are going to be playing huge parts in the messages that's going to be coming up around this time. Whew. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to sit in the energy to see if there's anything else that wants to come up. Okay. Now, if you are new to this at all, I am going to give you some advice on how to see how the energies that I just mentioned may be affecting you in your life. So, for this, you're going to need either your natal chart or your birth chart. It's the same thing. It just goes by two different titles. But you can obtain a free copy of it either by going to astroseek.com or cafeastrology.com, because you're going to want to see where your 12 houses, like which signs fall into each house. All right. And the reason you want to do that is because then that way you can get a better idea about how this energy is going to affect you. Because there's three main ways that this energy can be appearing in your life. The first way is if you have any personal planets in Leo energy, like your sun, your moon, your rising, things like that, like those placements or planets. The second way is if you have a lot of planets that are in one particular sign, namely Leo. And the third way is by just looking at your houses in general and seeing where Leo energy, I believe this one, give me 1 second, is going to be happening. Yes, it's going to be happening at 16 degrees Leo, to be precise. So you can either look at which house 16 degrees Leo is going to be happening for you, or you could just look at the entire Leo range of 0 to 29. And the full moon itself will be happening on February 5th, 2023. So I am filming this. I'm filming this video on February 3rd. So in 2 days, and it's going to premiere on Facebook on the 4th. So yeah, the very next day after this premieres will be the full moon. So you're going to get at least a day to brace yourself and prepare yourself before these energies happen. If I was looking at my own chart as an example, for me, I don't have any actual placements in Leo. Leo energy for me is actually like 16 degrees would be my third house. Yeah, so my house of communication. So yeah, and if I was looking at the entire range, it would be just a little bit of my second house. But yeah, primarily all of my third house. So that's just how it would show up for me if you wanted an example. Okay. Now, on to Moonology. So we can see what messages will be coming out for the collective. So first things first, let me pull out the full moon in Leo card. And then I could shuffle the deck and get any additional messages that can benefit the collective. So it was at the top of the deck. See, sometimes it pays to look at the top of the deck. All right, so full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. If that isn't talking about what I just mentioned in the last section when I went over the energies of the full moon. Like I said, shadow self, shadow aspects, dealing with ego and pride. Right there. Okay. Can I get any additional messages for the collective? Any additional messages that could benefit the collective during this time for full moon in Leo? I didn't want to go. There we go. Any messages that could benefit the collective? Any additional messages that could go along with the full moon in Leo, or it can help the collective to understand the energy that is being closed out from new moon in Aquarius, new moon in Leo, and the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. What does the collective need to know? Any additional messages? Am I taking? Okay, 2 cards came out, so they was like, nope, we're taking these. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So additional messages that came out, and these 2 cards literally just were trying to explode out of the deck together. We have full moon in Virgo, so another full moon card. Oh, you are good enough. Look at that. You are good enough. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like some self-worth is coming up for the collective. And the second card that came out with it, North Node. Woo. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. There we go. It'd probably help if I put it in the camera so you can see. So yeah, so we have full moon in Leo as one message, and full moon in Virgo and North Node making up our second message. For the collective. Okay. So let me read these cards to you. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking about based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of a big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. The energy is magnificent, but when it is combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would like to be done by lately, this is a time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all of your relationships. Attune to the moon. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Additional meanings for this card: self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Works are magic, and a friendship may be ending now. Like I said, full moons are about conclusions. Sorry, that just really stuck out. A friendship may be ending now. Okay. There may be a group or even just one person out there that needed clarification about if they need to end a relationship, whether it's with a friend, a family member, whatever the case may be, but they're just waiting for a sign. I don't know why that last one really stuck out. So if you need confirmation about ending something, this may be it. It's not for everyone, but someone in particular, I feel like, needs a sign about should they end something. Okay. I just realized full moon in Virgo is literally the next card after full moon in Leo. Like, that's funny. All right. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can also go too far. And drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself. You don't need to be a flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you give them, it should be easier to see how you got to where you are. Your next step should then be obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Attune to the moon. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Additional meanings of this card: worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself and raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. All right. And then the new moon card, which the new moon currently is in Taurus energy, which is another earth sign. All right. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it is time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you, within reason. This card is all about living your life's purpose, which is possibly what you're asking about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action so you are willing to follow through and lead the life that you incarnated to live. Oh, I read that wrong. It was supposed to be a question. So are you willing to follow through and lead the life that you incarnated to live? If you're finally finding the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance that you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Attuned to the moon, I know I'm headed in the right direction. Additional meanings for this card. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet, and you've got this. I'm not going to lie. This secondary message is very powerful. First off, we got self-worth over here. You are good enough. Second of all, we got the North Node basically saying, yeah, it's time to step out of your comfort zone and really go after what it is you want in life. I'm telling you, that is a powerful combined message right there. All right, we got 2 very powerful messages out here for this full moon. And I can't wait to go into clarifying them deeper. So, first thing we're going to clarify is the full moon in Leo, and we're going to clarify that with my Crystal Visions deck. Okay. Can I get further clarity about the full moon in Leo card? Can I get further clarification for the full moon in Leo card for the collective? What is the message that this card is trying to convey? Oh, I love when the cards just shuffle so easily, because that means that the message is going to come through clearer. I love that. Y'all don't know until you work with a tarot deck. Like, when you get a bad shuffle, you're like, oh, this is going to be a painful message. This is going to be a difficult message to convey. I love when it's just like, boom, there we go. All right. All right. What is the full moon in Leo card telling the collective about their shadow self, about shadow aspects relating to ego and pride? You ask and you shall receive. The minute I was saying pride, what comes out? 9 of Wands, straight up. This is defensive energy. This is on guard energy. You see right there, the figure sitting on the mount. She's looking forward while she has her lion companion watching her back, as they have 9 torches or 9 lit wands surrounding them. Yeah. This is an on guard energy. Yeah, I'm really sensing being on guard, apprehension. I don't like it. I do not like it. What is she apprehensive about? Hold up. Let me get my companion guide real quick. Give me a second. So that we can go deeper into this card. Because, yeah, 9 in numerology, that's a climax number. That's when you know something is really hitting the peak energy of that suit. So, Whew. Nine of Wands is a card of defensiveness, patience, and perseverance. It warns us to watch and wait and expect the worst from a situation. Wow. It is important to proceed carefully, keep a keen eye out for trouble, and maintain your stamina as best you can. Although it may sound pessimistic, this card assumes it's better to be cautious than to be caught off guard. The Nine of Wands is hopeful and encourages us to dig deep and keep going to the end, especially when we are close to our goal. Yeah. There's going to be some realizations that shadow self and shadow aspects have really been making us work harder than we need to carve out the life that we deserve. And I say this because Wands deals with passion, it deals with creativity, it deals with the fire inside of us, that spark that really makes us feel alive. And the fact that we got Nine of Wands out here as a clarifying energy for the full moon and Leo card lets me know that, yeah, we're being let know. Let me explain that better, because there's a lot of messages that's coming through with this card. It is being made clear to us, there we go, why we have been so defensive, why have we been so on guard about the things that we are passionate about, the things we're trying to birth. Yeah, I'm getting birthing energy heavy, okay? So if there's a project you've been working on, if there's just something you've been trying to bring into the collective, see, like even the color schemes, we got like a little yellow, we got a little orange, we got a lot of red going on in the background of that. Even the Leo card, look at that. Yellow with orange. Yellow is solar plexus. Orange is the sacral chakra. Red is the root. This is all lower chakra energy that's going on here. Wow. Cut the deck on the bottom. We got 10 of swords on one side with freaking the 5 of cups on the other. Anyone who's resonating with this first message, this is a lot. You've been going through a lot. You have been definitely going through a lot. And I'm really feeling heavily this energy is going back to that new moon in Leo and the Lionsgate energy that I was talking about in the energy section. It's really just coming through. It's almost screaming at me. And we got 4 cups in reverse, which I do love the 4 cups in reverse, because that means you're no longer obsessing about the cup in front of you. You're actually paying attention to the 3 cups behind you, right? Spirit is really trying to bring your attention to those 3 cups, because they are about your happiness, right? They are about you finding the friends that you want, the soul tribe that you want, family, mending relationships. That is a good energy to be in. I'm absolutely loving that. So moving from 9 of Wands into 4 cups in reverse. Yeah. I just heard you don't have to be on guard anymore. Wow. You don't have to be on guard anymore. When the 4 of Cups is reversed, it can represent a new desire and inner motivation. A sense of apathy has lifted, and suddenly there is a renewed sense of optimism for something that has previously produced little excitement and emotion. Yeah, you're moving away from what it is that your shadow self has been blocking. Okay, I really feel like your shadow aspects has really put you into this 9 of Wands energy, and you're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. For a lot of you, you might be realizing that if this is something that you've been trying to birth or bring into the world, you're not intended to do it by, thank you. You're not intended to do it by yourself. Okay, you're not intended to do it by yourself. If there's something that you want to create, a business you want to start, your ego, your pride, your shadow self may have convinced you you were meant to do it alone. And this full moon is helping you realize, no, this was never supposed to be done alone. You were supposed to do this with other people. You were supposed to collaborate with other people who have the same desire as you to bring this into the world. As I say that, Lover's upright when I cut the deck. All right. Are there any other cards that need to go with this spread? Are there any final cards to clarify the full moon in Leo energy? Are there? Of course there is. Of course. Of course she will make an appearance. All right. So in the Crystal Visions deck, it has a card that is unique to it, that is in no other deck, and that is the freaking Unknown card, which decided to come out diagonally, mostly in reverse, but diagonally. The Unknown card deals with the fact that there is something that one needs to dig deeper to look into, or the answers are not clear right now, but they will be clear soon. However you want to take that. There's many different ways that it could come across. But like I said, this was mostly diagonal, reverse, reverse diagonal, however you want to say that. Words are not my friend tonight. This card has no reverse meaning. But the meaning that it is telling me, and it's funny because normally this card doesn't really tell me how it wants to be read. I am strongly feeling that the fact that it came out here in reverse, it is about answers coming forward, right? Because like I said, if it is, usually it comes out upright, and as you can see right here, the figure in the card is holding a crystal ball, and she's almost beckoning you to look into the crystal ball to see your answers, but the crystal ball is clouded. So it's almost impossible to see the answers. So that's why I'm saying, maybe you need to wait on it. Maybe you need to come back later, because maybe the answer is not supposed to be revealed right now. But it was in the reverse. I'm just going to say it was in the reverse. It was in the reverse. I am feeling like the reason why you can step out of this energy and embrace this energy is because this full moon is going to be bringing a lot of freaking answers. Okay? There's a lot of answers that are going to be coming to you. Now, if this is not about a project, this is maybe about a relationship that's going on in your life. A relationship from your past put you into Nine of Wands energy, really had you on guard, made you really second guess yourself. Four of Wands. I said Four of Wands. Wow. Four of Wands is the marriage card. That's funny. Hey, some people, it might be a marriage that you just came out of. I never say anything really accidental. So, Four of Cups energy, you're finally ready to move out of that apathy, out of that indifference energy that whatever that situation is had you in, because you're getting the answers, right? You're getting clarity. You are getting freaking clarity. I just want to see what's on the bottom. On the bottom, can't make this stuff up. On the bottom, the Hangman in reverse. You're coming out of period of suspension. All right? This is all about a period of sacrifice, a period of surrender. You're learning not to struggle. But in the reverse, it means that time is over. And why did you have to be in Hangman energy in the first place? Look at that. We got the devil. Devil energy. Temptation, shadow aspects. Again, there was something that happened. Whatever you do, please look up the new moon and the Lion's Gate and what was going on in your life around that time. Because I'm telling you, these energies are not coming out for no reason. Wow. Underneath of that, we got King of Wands in reverse. Underneath of that, We got King of Pentacles in reverse. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't, excuse me. I don't like this energy. Devil with King of Wands and King of Pentacles, I'm not a fan of that energy. That is a very toxic energy right there. All right. I'm feeling instability. I am feeling, I don't know why I want to say Playboy energy. Like Playboy energy, or someone, the energy of someone that is taking advantage of other people. I really want to say manipulation. And that's odd because normally I get manipulation when the King of Swords is out here in reverse, or the Queen of Swords is out here in reverse. But no, I'm getting massive manipulation. Gaslighting. There we go. This is gaslighting. This is someone that is resorting to gaslighting, making false promises. Someone who acts like they have control over their life, but they really don't. This is a hot mess. This is a hot mess energy right here. All right, and it had you in a period of suspension, but the suspension is over. Underneath of that, we got Nine of Swords in reverse. Yet, see, like a 9 to a 9, you're getting out of it. You started in a 9 of Wands, you're ending in a 9 of Swords. You are really realizing that you have the power to get out of this. The answers are coming. I'm telling you, the answers are really coming for you if you resonate with this first message around the full moon in Leo. So I hope that helps everyone who resonated with the full moon in Leo card. Now I'm going to clarify both the full moon in Virgo and the North Node cards. And I'm actually going to use my newest deck because I got a new Rider-Waite deck. So can't wait to see how this deck is going to do for the let me move these cards over. There we go. Move those cards over so I have a little bit more space for shuffling and what might come out. Okay. Can I get clear, concise messages for the collective in regards to full moon in Virgo and North Node energy? Can I get clear, concise messages for full moon in Virgo and North Node energy? Can I get clear, concise messages for, I'm telling you, sideways cards just love me. Sideways and diagonal cards are like my friend. Okay. So normally there's no way of reading sideways cards. I do. Hence why it keeps happening to me. I like to see when cards come out sideways, that is more so indicating that that the person that this reading is relating to is at a crossroads, right? It could go either way. So it could be the upright version or the upright meaning or the reverse meaning. It is all on how the person chooses to act on the energy or how situations is playing in their lives. So with all of that being said, we got 7 of Swords that came out sideways. 7 of Swords is, here we go, beginning or losing control, mastery, choices, responsibility, myths, and secrets. So when it is upright, it is about betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, and trickery. When it is in the reverse, it is about coming clean, rethinking, approach, deception, self-deceit, and keeping secrets. Okay. So those who are going to be relating to the full moon in Virgo and the North Node energy, I'm going to be honest with you. Wow, with that on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to get to that. Listen to this. Oh! Okay. That just further explains. This 7 of Swords, I'm really feeling like someone got backstabbed in this. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It can be like friendship, family members, but yeah, somebody, I'm really feeling the energy like deception of some type, betrayal of some type, really had, even stealing of resources happened. And those who are relating to this second message, y'all are trying to learn how to get over this. Like, I feel like it's one of those, you're learning to either move on from this and be the bigger person, or, to be honest, you might meet them on their level and do an eye for an eye. I'm not lying. Like, I'm just like, I'm really feeling the energy. Like, oh, for real? That's how you gonna treat me? Like, I was good to you. This is how you treat me. Okay, all right. Don't be mad when I run up on you after work. Oh wow. On the bottom we got Two of Swords with Three of Swords. Again, that confirmation. Two of Swords is stalemate energy. All right, you are literally stuck between two truths. You have two truths that you're deciding on. See what I mean? How do you want to handle this Seven of Swords? You're stuck. You're stuck. But it's deeply affecting you because there it is. That's betrayal. Three of Swords is literally about betrayal. It is about heartbreak. Wow. And it may have been a lover situation because we have the Lovers underneath of that upright. Yeah. This is definitely a relationship that you felt very close to. Underneath of that, we got the Emperor in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, with freaking the Five of Cups. I'm just going to stop. You get the point. You really get the point. You are struggling, okay? You are struggling. Whatever happened in this Seven of Swords energy is really messing with your self-worth. And that's why the Full Moon and Virgo card is out here. You're good enough. You are honestly good enough. Yeah, I'm just here to move on from the situation, okay? All I'm getting from this card is, yes, you're at a crossroads. If these cards will let me pick them up, but move on, okay? Be the better person and move on. Don't get dragged down with the person or the situation that occurred to you. But, yeah. Was that right? I'm going to pretend like that's right. I'm going to pretend like I speak English well. All right. Can we get any additional messages for Full Moon and Virgo? What, am I taking this? No. I heard no. But if it comes back out, I will take it. But it just didn't feel right. Are there any additional messages? Okay, now that felt right. And that's why it feels right. What just came out and landed right on top of the Seven of Swords, sideways or diagonal, however you want to say it. Six of Cups upright. Yep. You're trapped in the past. You are really. That's why you're struggling to make a decision on how to handle this Seven of Swords energy, because you are really stuck in the connection that you have with this person, and that's why it's so hard for you to believe. You're like, we had such a wonderful past. What happened? We had such an amazing freaking dynamic. How can you do this? Right? How are you doing this to me? How did you do this to me? Yeah, I'm feeling a loop. I'm feeling like those who are resonating with this second message, y'all are trapped in a loop about this Seven of Swords, Six of Cups energy, and yeah, up on the bottom, Ten of Swords in reverse. Like I said, in that like in message one, Ten of Swords, massive manipulator when he is in the reverse. And where is he? He's in the reverse. I knew I was feeling Ten of Swords energy. So yeah. Group 2, or I should say those who resonate with message 2, the reason why this person was able to betray you, steal from you, they are a master level manipulator. King of Swords in reverse. They are a master. They're looking out with, oh. I don't want to read that card. I'm not. I am not gonna lie to you. I don't want to read that card out loud. I don't want to read. I'm going to, but I don't want to. I do not want to read this card out loud. What just literally came out? The Lovers in reverse, and it landed right on top of both the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Landed on them, just like exactly on each of them equally. It wasn't on one card more than the other. It was like dead center of both of them. Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse is Gemini energy. It is the number. It resonates with the number 6 because it is the 6th card in Major Arcana, and it is all about balance, home, and responsibility. When it is in the reverse, it is about self-love, disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, suffering, detachment, obedience, conflict, bad decisions, indecisions, and a fear of commitment. Okay. Don't fight for this connection. Whoever resonates with this second message, do not, I repeat, do not fight for this dynamic. Do not lower yourself to the same energetic wavelength as the person who has done this to you. Whoever they are, whoever has betrayed you, whoever has put you at this crossroads energy, I understand you are really in this energy of the past. Six of Cups upright is all about familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a lot of nostalgia. I'm feeling a lot of wanting and wishing and desiring for the old days before this energy happened. And this is why I didn't want to pick this card up, because it's not meant to be. Whatever this dynamic is, it is not meant to be. It's not for your highest good. Whoever this is, whoever did this to you, it is not for your highest good. And that is what that's why you're being told it is not your fault. Okay? You are good enough. It is not your fault. Allow yourself to move on. All right? Step outside of your comfort zone. Live the life that you came here to live. Live your best life, because sometimes living your best life is how you get back at someone who has done you wrong. When you show them like, oh, that's what you decided to do with your free will. You decided to use me, abuse me, walk all over me, betray me, steal from me. That's fine. But you see, I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm going to be the better person. And I'm going to go live the life that I deserve, and I'm going to go be around the people who deserve what I have to give that you took for granted. Okay? I am hugely feeling that for those who are resonating with this second message. All right? You are meant to move on. You are meant to move on for bigger and better things, but you're being told that you need to let go of the nostalgia that you're feeling. You need to let go of whatever happy feelings you were feeling for this person, because they did do what they did to you. No, there's no way to make sense of it, okay, at all. Don't even try and make sense of it. No, it has nothing to do with you, because you are good enough, okay? Say it with me. You are good enough, all right? It is not you. It is them, okay? Y'all were not meant to be lovers in reverse. I don't know how to make that any more plainer than that. On the bottom, yeah, we got Empress in reverse. What did I say earlier? I made the mistake and called the Four of Cups the Four of Wands. What do y'all have underneath of the Empress in reverse? We got the Four of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Am I? Oh wow. Three of Pentacles in. No, this is a no-go. Do not go there. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Just run away. All right? Wow. All right. So those are the messages for the full moon in Leo card, which got 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the unknown card. Here they are. All right. And then group 2, which was the full moon in Virgo and the North Node, you got 7 of Swords sideways with the 6 of Cups and the Lovers in reverse. Wow, there's going to be some big epiphanies and big revelations happening, I see. But that is going to be it for this collective reading. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. If you would like to help out the channel, you can either donate to my PayPal me link, which will be down in the description, or if you don't have the means to donate, you can always share my content with those you feel as though it can benefit. Also, my social media and my email links will also be in the description. Let me know down in the comments how you resonated with this reading. If you were more message A, message B, both. All right. And try to think. Is there anything else? Oh, yes. And until next time, I am sending you light and love on your journey to heal your shadow self so that you may embrace your true self.